Hello everybody, Jeremy here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Dynasty Warriors 8. Dynasty Warriors has been around for a very long time. I remember playing Dynasty Warriors when I was like in middle school, and I'm 27 right now. And, ironically, even though I've been playing Dynasty Warriors for that many years, the game itself always feels so very familiar, and this also happens to be one of the biggest criticisms about the Dynasty Warriors franchise, is that it's mostly the same thing over and over and over. Yeah, you get some changes to gameplay mechanics, you get some new features, but since it's based on the Romance of the Three Kingdoms and exaggerated historical events, it pretty much never changes. You have your Yellow Turban Rebellion. You have the same battles over and over again. You have the Namen campaign. It's just the same. But if you've played Dynasty Warriors games before and you love them every time you play them, then yeah, you're going to like this one because it's very, very familiar. But at the same time, if you aren't necessarily into Dynasty Warriors, or if you are just a little bit and you're just concerned, is this worth the $60 that this game costs on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, then hey, maybe you might want to consider waiting for the price to drop just a little bit before you jump in. But you can make that decision after you look at some of the gameplay features I'm going to show you in this video. So this is the main menu where you have your story mode, where you can go through the campaigns of Wei, Wu, Shu, and Jin. Free mode lets you go through whatever stage you completed with whoever you want. Ambition mode is new, and it's very interesting because it's kind of like a base building simulation type of mode, where you have to take your guy into battle to collect resources to build up a kingdom in order to attract the attention of the emperor, to try to get him to come over to your kingdom. So that's really interesting. I'm going to be showing that a little bit later on. And then we also have the gallery, where you can look at wallpapers and different characters in their 3D forms. Encyclopedia can teach you stuff, and then there's the option. We are going to go through the story mode. We're going to go with Shu because that's who I've been playing as. And there's Wu, there's Wei, and there's a tutorial, and then there's Other. And when you go to Other, you can play the story for the other kingdom. But we are going to do Shu, and we're going to continue from here. Now there's no voice acting in these interstitial parts between stages, which is a shame because I really think it could benefit from that. So in lieu of us not getting voiceovers, I'm going to do them. Wasting little time, he quickly reformed his ranks and once again set out to the north. Low on provisions due to the constant battles, Zhuge Liang shortened his route north compared to the previous northern campaign. He led the march on the key location of Qingkang, which he hoped to seize and use as a frontline base. Something else. Meanwhile, in an effort to drive Wei out of Yang province, Wu looked to take the battle to Shaiting. Wei was unable to keep up with the fight with enemies on both the east and west. As a result, Wei's defenses against the Shu attack were considerably weakened. Hao Zhou, the Wei officer in charge of Qingkang, received additional troops from Jiang Castle and looked to meet Shu in battle. With the battle being fought on these three fronts, each side was desperate in their attempts to seize victory. Zhang Bao, Guanxing, and Xing Kai, these young heroes were ready to face the stout defenses of Qingkang Castle. So yeah, I messed up a few times, but that was my voiceover for this because we were not provided with any. So in the story mode, you can't pick whoever you want to fight as from the entire history of the kingdom, because at this point in time, people are dead. Zhang Fei's dead, Guan Yu's dead, Liu Bei is dead, Pang Tong is dead. So you can only play as who they say you can play as for the particular battle. In this case, Zhang Bao, Xing Kai, and Guanxing. So you can choose either one of these guys, and who shall I pick? Maybe Guanxing. Let's see what kind of weapon he has. Because you can choose two different weapons to take into battle. And one new feature of Dynasty Warriors 8 is when you look to the right of the swooping blade icon, you see an H, and down by weapon 2 you see an E. Those are basically a rock, paper, scissors type of attribute system. H stands for heaven, E stands for earth, and there's another one that says M, and that stands for man. And the way that it works is when you're fighting against an officer who has a weapon that is, let's say, of heaven, it'll be strong against a weapon type that is of man. So it kind of is like a triangular rock, paper, scissors thing. And if you can't remember exactly what's stronger than what, I'll show you how you can do that during the battle. Also, each character has their own specific EX ability attached to the weapon. No one can have the same EX ability with the swooping blade that Guanxing can have, and that brings more personality, or it gives one character, you know, one clear advantage over the next because they all have their individual EX attacks that are not shared. So I'm going to switch his weapon 2 to something else. I can pick whatever I want, but I'm not going to have it be the same as a heaven weapon because I'm going to need to change it eventually. So let's say a 3-directional staff. That's heaven. Sorry, I can't use that. Let's see, which weapon should I pick? Crescent blade, dragon spear, flail, wheels, shallow swords, or swallow swords. That sounds interesting. Alright, so I'm going to use swallow swords. And then they also have different attributes tied to them. Elements is what they call them. So if I wanted this particular swallow's edge sword, I can have explosives level 3, which is a powerful shockwave may be unleashed following a successful attack, and velocity level 1 that increases my attack speed. And then down here is whirlwind, where enemies not back will suffer additional damage, and then veracity, which increases my attack speed. I'm going to go with this one. So I have a heaven weapon and I have a man weapon. You can also equip skills that level up if you complete certain objectives. So I'm going to put on health springs, which adds to my health recovery. I'm going to put Musu springs, or Musou springs, or however it's pronounced. Defense boost, and what else should I do? I'm going to do health boost as well. Here we go.
I will do what it takes to lead us to victory.
Yes, you will. I will see to that. So at the beginning of each battle, you can kind of walk around your camp and talk to people. I don't think this actually has any effect on anything that you do, because you can talk to just about anybody, even the lowly private. You know, he just says something, you can talk to your fellow officers. You know, it doesn't seem to make any difference. But one thing that you can do that can make a difference is you can go over to the blacksmith and you can buy weapons and sell weapons with the gold that you get from battle. I really never use the blacksmith. I'm sure that there are advantages to it, but I usually just go right into battle with whatever I have. So when you're ready, you talk to whoever has the red arrow above their head. You go through a little bit of dialogue. I'm just gonna run right through this. And here we go. Now I should be listening to Zhuge Liang because he's gonna have strategy, but doing this video and talking, I can't pay attention all that well. So you see this guy, he has a blue icon above his head. That means the weapon that I currently have equipped is stronger than the weapon that he has equipped. So that's why I can do that flurry attack that you just saw. That was not a Musu attack. That is something that you will just do automatically when you come up against an enemy whose weapon type is weaker than your own. No, that's my kill. Oh, he stole my kill. I hate you. I hate you, Yang Wei. Anyway, if you want to see your particular character's EX attack or how do you do it, you go to the officer info menu, and his is square 4 times, triangle twice. Oh god, they're throwing rocks. Let's see what, and flaming arrows. Damn. So that's his EX attack. Unique only to him. Prepare the catapults. Use the catapults to defeat enemies on the castle. Oh god. Yeah, because they shoot those and I absolutely hate them. Alright, let's get in here. Press circle to launch those. Ah, crap, I wasn't close enough. Let's try it this time. Oh, come on. Oh, I can move it up like this. Okay, now I can do it. You don't get this kind of siege weapon. Am I still not close enough? Oh, great, and now it's destroyed. Are you kidding me? Is this one? Can I use this one? No. You don't get access to siege weapons on every stage. But, do we have any more? This is very annoying, as you can probably tell.
I have failed. I must retreat until we meet again.
Can I use this one? Can't. Alright, well, I don't know where any more of our siege weapons are. This sucks. I'm just gonna fight people. I really wish it didn't go down this way, but
There is no escape.
that's pretty neat. This is, oh my god, this is really annoying. This is very annoying. Is there really no other siege weapon that I can use? You telling me that these are not my siege weapons?
The enemy just keeps replenishing the siege.
Forget it.
Suppose we shall just have to attack the army.
Let's just try to pay attention to the officer's words, and then maybe we'll find a way around this.
There is no escape.
You must infiltrate the armory from below. Destroy the enemy's siege walls to prevent them from being replenished.
Capture the way armory. Okay. Let me kill Calzin and then I'll do that.
Get out the supply of the enemy's weapons. We've got to hurry.
You can call your horse whenever you want. And there he goes. Alright, I'm gonna get away from this massacre.
Try not to forget how you achieved such success.
And I'm gonna follow those green squares. Yeah, let's just try to... Can we get in here? I guess that's where we need to go. Probably gotta take out the guy in charge over here. Let's do that. Come on, Dong Zhao. Take this whooping. Wow, looks like I have like a shadow person as well. That's pretty neat. Get up, unit commander. You have some kind of importance as well. Okay.
I fight on in the name of my father.
Where'd he go? I need to pick up stuff. Where's that item box? Oh, there's one. Well, apparently, I mean, is that where I need to go? Or... Sometimes direction is not as clear as I would want for it to be in this game.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Those are ladders. Well, I need to get in there. But, like, there's no gate captain right there that I can use, that I can kill to get in there. So now I'm just kind of wondering, how do I get in there? I'm starting to think that perhaps this wasn't the best stage to demonstrate this game, because I really don't know how to get into this castle. I have no clue at all. Well, let's see what happens when I kill this guy.
Thank you for the reinforcements.
There is
Now,
no escape.
let us turn the tide of this battle.
No, we'll turn the tide of the battle, Zhang Wei. You know, we just gotta...
That was an impressive display
We just have to figure out how the hell to get in there. Because the game sure as hell is not telling us anything. So his weapon is stronger than mine, which is why I'm not really closing any damage. At least no damage to make him stammer. We will figure out how to get in that castle. Let's just thin out their ranks a little bit. And if you knew how to get in there, you're yelling at the computer or whatever, I apologize. But I seriously thought once I took out the officer, those gates would open, because that's typically what happens. They're just dropping boulders on you left and right.
Try not to forget how you achieved such success.
That voice. Okay. Alright. Got him. Where's my horse? Come on, horse. We're gonna figure some stuff out. Figure out how to get into this castle. Looks like we might be able to go around here. Okay.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? I'll take care of you.
And if we can't go here.
We've been found. Better defeat them before the others find out.
Quickly defeat Shadow Way. Alright.
Should be able to get inside the armor from here.
Okay, so this is where I was supposed to go all along.
There is no escape.
Alright, let's see if my next weapon is strong against his. Yes, it is. I shall make short work of you. And over to the left of my character's face, there's a red meter. That's his rage icon, his rage meter, which I believe is also something that's new in Dynasty Warriors 8. And when you engage it, you can just unleash this hellacious flurry of attacks. You will become unstoppable for that brief period of time. Your Musu meter is all the way filled, and when you use that with the rage meter, I don't think anything can stop you. You can take down anybody. I will use that probably in the last battle. Now, do you notice how much better the frame rate is right here? Look at that. Can you tell? Because Dynasty Warriors still suffers from having frame rate issues when there's a bunch of people on stage at once. But when it thins out, it gets so smooth. I mean, I don't know if it's 60 frames per second, but it darn sure looks and feels that way. And I just wish that it was like that all the time. When we inevitably get Dynasty Warriors 9 and 10, on like the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, if that slowdown is still there, I'm just going to be ticked off, because I don't know how long can we continue to give a game like this a pass. Like, well, it can't keep up because there's too many people on the screen. Like, well, once we have the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, is that still going to be an excuse? How long are we going to continue that? Anyway, here we go. I feel like I could have done better with that attack, but I didn't. Where are the rocks coming from? Stop picking up rocks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously? That is extremely annoying. Where are they coming from? Alright, I'm getting out of here.
Hey, they're still not giving up. Mobilize the remaining troops. Let's flash them.
There is no escape.
Take that, Ballista. The troops are just, looks like they're just block, great. That worked swimmingly well. Well, we're just gonna keep doing this until we can...
I was careless.
Oh my god.
I was careless.
Incredibly annoying.
There's no escape.
Yeah, I wish they had done something different about it. Now, I could just try to get behind them, but by the time I even get close,
Careless.
that happens. Alright, take care of that. Alright, well, still got rocks being thrown at me. Let's just continue moving on. Flaming arrows now. There's another ballista. Alright, that one wasn't that annoying. Oh, here we go. Get me in! Where is the gatekeeper? Oh, did I lose him? Where's the gatekeeper? See, now it's looking pretty smooth right now. Stop interrupting my combos. Come on, stop resisting. There we go. Alright, so we can go in here now.
They sure are a persistent bunch.
No, just go behind it.
Them out of their misery.
Alright.
We've taken control of the armor. Now everybody will be able to push forward.
Yay! Let us enter the armory.
Has been successfully captured.
The secondary unit has managed things well. Let us advance the siege weapons.
Okay. So what is there left for me to do? Now, one thing that I can say is that, you know, these campaigns do last a pretty decent amount of time. It feels like I've been playing as Shu for longer than I thought I was, longer than I thought I would be.
I can't believe they've broken through the castle's defenses. Quick, run for your life.
Oh, come on, I was so behind it. So yeah, and it is very tempting and very compelling to, you know, go through all of the Kingdom stories just so you can, you know, see how the different characters play. So by making you play as certain characters in different matches, you know, it definitely does bring a lot more variety to the game. It makes you want to, where's my horse? You know, definitely makes you want to keep going. Alright, so I need to find a way to get over. Well, let's kill this guy since he's in my way.
Are you alright? Well,
Sure thing.
Where is he?
there is no escape.
I have beaten Zhang He so many times. Oh, can't use that weapon.
There is no escape.
Yeah, really nice consistent frame rate in this area. Alright, done with that. Horse! Hello. Alright, I need to find a way to get right in there. Hey, there's Jude Leon. What's up, man? How you doing? Alright, let's go right through the middle here. Here we go.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Oh, I'm dazed.
I was careless.
There's another special thing that you can do when you see the enemy about to use their charge attack and they have this green glow around them. If you switch your weapon right when they're doing that, then you will launch a counter attack. I think I did that earlier in the video and didn't say anything about it. Alright, down goes Yu Chin.
I fight on in the name of my father.
Guan Yu will be so proud. All the people his children have killed. There's Zhang He. I'm gonna beat you again for the 8th time. Maybe not the 8th time, but I beat him a few times. Yep, these return. Those bouts of strength. Ooh, this might be a good time to use some rage. Why not? Here we go.
I can anticipate your moves.
Let's look how devastating this is. Absolutely ridiculous how effective that is. Where's Zhang He? Did I beat him? I don't think I did. Alright, down goes him. I think I did beat him, because I don't see him anywhere. Alright, well, moving on. Alright, so my weapon is now strong against him. Oh no, where'd he go? Oh yeah, you also have 3 different types of Musu attacks. Let me try that. You've seen the first one that I did. So when you hold R1 and then press circle, you do that. And then you can also do one in the air.
I see your weak point.
So I believe in the previous game you had 2 different ones. In this game you have 3. Slice and dice. Alright, buddy. It's time for you to just lay back and accept this. And it's over.
Yes, we've done it. We've taken them down by ourselves.
These amazing, beautiful, body hairless, huge weapon wielding children. I'm so proud of you.
Feeling a bit.
Oh, that's not good.
Brother!
It must have been that ambush. Save your energy. No. I can't die here.
Brother.
I'm sorry. I can't. I leave the rest to you. My sworn brother.
Oh, the horrors of war. And so completes this mission of Shu. So, right now I'm going to jump into the ambition mode and show you that. Let's just skip through this. Messed up thing is you can't even go back to the menu from here. You know, I have to start the battle, and then I have to stop the battle, or I have to start the battle, then I have to leave the battle in order to go back to the main menu. I should be able to do that wherever I am. Shouldn't have to take that extra step. Let's skip through this. Quit. And we are going to check out the ambition mode briefly. So, I've been playing with Wei Yan, and I only can play as one additional character, which is Zhang He, because I encountered him in battle, and when you defeat the generals or when you defeat the officers, they become your allies. So you look all around, and these are the various people that I've beaten at some point, not the peasants. Look at his little legs. So here are the buildings that you have. I have a blacksmith right here. I have a barracks over here. And over here I have a tea house. A tea house is where you can eat certain foods that will boost your attributes for a single match. The barracks, or the blacksmith, will is where you get your weapons from. And in the barracks, well, you can use the barracks to send troops to the battlefield and obtain materials and gold. You can also find new allies and weapons. Come here after the battle to check the results. So, I can use my gold to send troops into the battlefield. The more gold I have, the easier it'll be to obtain good items after dispatching the troops. So I've got a bunch of gold. So let's just put down 5,000. So this whole thing is about building up the base. So if I go into the camp management system, I don't have any facility materials to use, but if I did, I can apply them towards the blacksmith. I don't have the merchant yet, the barracks, or the tea house. And by leveling them up, I'll be able to get different things out of them. I can also assign supervisors to each of the places, and then I can talk to them and learn a little bit more about them. Since the only officer, big time officer I've encountered is Zhang He, I don't have any more to assign. When you're ready to go into battle, you talk to the guard, choose your difficulty level, and there are a few different things that you have to do as far as collecting goes. You have to obtain allies, you have to gain fame, and then you need materials in order to build up your base. Now there's a few different types of battles that you participate in. When you go to do materials, it's a skirmish. It's a small scale battle that probably shouldn't take you any more than 6 or 7 minutes to defeat. And when you want to go get allies, you know, it's a big battle. That's why it says a great battle. There's lots of officers on the field that you just defeat and they'll just come over to your side. And then there's fame, which is an unconventional battle that says a battle focused on escorting people, in which fame can be easily gained. So let's go after some materials. Let's see how that works. So I got Wei Yan as my guide. You can change the music if you want. Now, here are the conditions for the battle. I have to defeat Wen Yu, and the battle is over if I get defeated. So really, there's only a few officers on stage, and you can just look at that map and see there's not a whole lot going on. So I'm going to defeat this guy, and he's going to become my ally. So now he's my ally. See how easy that was? Let's go take out the next guy, who I believe is down here. Also, you can get even more materials or more fame or more anything if you complete these special objectives. So far I've completed the defeating an officer with a storm rush. I've defeated an officer with a chain above a certain level. Now I have to defeat an officer with my KO count above a certain level. Which level? I have no idea. Alright. Let's take this guy out. Get up! Get up. Alright.
If you feel I may be of use to you, I would like to join you.
You are unstoppable.
Alright, there's a couple more.
This place mine.
Oh, I looked down for a second. I was going the wrong way. Yep, so we're just gonna ride over to the second to last general, I think, that we have to beat. We don't have to beat this guy. We don't have to beat Liu Kai, but I'm going to do it anyway so I can get more allies.
I have been looking for someone like you. Please, allow me to join you.
Alright, and now the final battle. Oh no! Let's use this movesuit. And let's use the second one. Come on. There we go. And the battle is won. And you cannot continue to go crazy after you beat the last guy, which is a bit of a bummer. Alright. So those are the results from the battle. You see that these are my new allies. And what you can do is you can continue to go on to the next battle. And when you do consecutive battles, then you earn more and you have the chance of getting a really special item. The game hasn't said what that item is, but they have alluded to that. So I'm going to take my materials back to base, and we are going to apply it towards something. Alright, so we go back into the camp management menu, and you see I have 2 facility materials that I earned from that battle, and I can apply it towards any one of these. So if I want to apply it towards the blacksmith, I say I want 1 towards the blacksmith, and its rank increases, and it says I'll be able to use the forge when a certain rank is reached, and I don't know what that is. And then when I upgrade the barracks, it says the number of regions you can dispatch troops to increases as the rank goes up. I'm going to put another one towards blacksmith. And no, I just have to keep on going on. So here are the allies that I have as far as officers go. It's just Zhang He. And as far as all officers, these are just various people that I've encountered in battle. Only Bond is with Zhang He. Let me go over and talk to him. He just says a good weapon reflects one's inner beauty. He's all about that beauty. Alright. So those were the things that I gained from sending out my troops. I got myself a horse, and I got myself a new ally. Alright, so let's do one more. Should we do material? We already did material. Should we do fame or should we do allies? Let's do fame. Now, it escapes me exactly what fame is used for. I know that it's all useful for your end goal of building this giant tower thing, but I forget exactly. Where's my icon? Okay, I see it. Defense. This this is Dynasty Warriors. I'm going balls to the wall. You guys remember Samurai Warriors? I know they did 2 of them. I think they did 2. I don't think they did 3. But, you know, I'll be totally down for another Samurai Warriors, you know? If anything, just to switch it up a bit, you know? Oh my god. What is going on here? Wei Yan does not block. Yeah, so just to switch things up a bit, man, because I really liked Samurai Warriors. I know it's probably like the that 80s show to that 70s show when you know you're talking about Dynasty Warriors, but I don't care. You know, I kind of like that 80s show as well. Why? I don't know. I just did, and I didn't like that 70s show. But I don't know, maybe Samurai Warriors just didn't sell that well. That's the reason why they never went back to it. Anyway, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Guess I go up through this way and around. Hello, enemies. Mowing them down. Gatekeeper, open the gates! Not until you kill me. Very well. Alright, so gates are opening. Here's the base captain. Which I don't know what the base captain is for. I don't know, but I like to take out anyone who has a name above their heads. Shouldn't that gate open? Oh well. Wait a minute. There it goes. Oh, that's lame. I was already inside. Why'd they do that? Alright. Rules are rules. So I guess that's what the base captain does. Opens up those gates. Which I guess wouldn't make him too much different than the gatekeeper? I don't know. Wilson!
Let's get this fight started.
Dong tuna. Alright. Grab that. Switch my weapon. It is weak against him. Switch it again. Alright, down he goes.
Do as you please with me.
Let's see what this one does. Nope. Two, three, four. Oops. Oh, I did not mean to go rage. You can't cancel out a rage either. Oh no. Well, can't let it go to waste. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I accept my defeat. Do as you please with me.
Didn't mean to kill the last guy so quickly, but whoops. Yep, so I just gained myself some fame. All goes towards building that giant tower. So it's not the easiest thing in the world to explain this mode. I really think if you really want to completely understand exactly what you're doing, it's best to try it out for yourself. Because what I'm trying to build is the Tong K Tai, and that's the completion rate for it. It's 16%, so I still have a long way to go. But yeah, this is the ambition mode, and you know, I think, you know, it's a nice touch. Definitely, it's a nice touch. But anyway, I have no idea how long this has been going on, but I'm imagining a very long time. But that is Dynasty Warriors 8. $60, PS3, Xbox 360, a lot of the same stuff with some differences sprinkled on the inside. So if you think Dynasty Warriors is getting stale, I don't think that this particular game is going to change your mind. But if you love Dynasty Warriors, I think that there's some enough differences in here to kind of give you that little extra push. But you know, no matter what side of the fence that you're on, you know, you just cannot deny the fact that Dynasty Warriors is, and at this rate always will be, more of the same. So that's all for now. Until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll see you next time.